That is my Philco 50T702 television receiver, and believe it or not, it works. Now this television set didn't work when I bought it. When I bought this, the case was in lesser shape, but the electronics is really what was really bad. I tried it at the shop before I brought it home, just to see anyway. So I plugged it in, and nothing really happened. I mean, the filaments in the tubes lit, but there was no high voltage or anything. You couldn't hear the high-pitch whine of the oscillators or anything. So I bought it anyway. I bought this television for $50 and probably spent like that same amount 10 times over trying to fix this thing, and it was successful. Now I'm not going to take full credit for this, I did get a lot of help on this TV from a lot of people in the radio club and all that. But it did pay off. I mean, here it is, and without further waiting I will show you the television set. Now I've got a DVD player hooked up to it because, these days the analog broadcasting has been taken away. But I will tell you this, I watched them press the off button on the last operational station when I was living in Georgia. I saw them press the button on this TV, so this got the very last television broadcast in the area. Everything else was gone by then. And the reason why the vertical and horizontal doesn't need to be adjusted right now is because I had it on previously 30 seconds after I filmed this, just to make sure the DVD player was hooked up to it properly. I'm going to turn out the lights, some of the lights, so you can get a better view of the picture. Now this is here, let me get the camera out of the tripod. This does have a 7-inch picture tube. Let me fix the screen a little better so the camera can see it. Well, here, hold on a second, sorry. I'm trying to look at it through the camera screen, and that's probably not the best idea, because it's not going to see it the same as I do. And as you might notice, the screen is a little bit crooked. The picture is off a little bit. That's because this was in a move, so it was in a moving van. The picture tube probably got jarred or something. Aside from that, it's good, but there might still be some slight voltage issues with it, because after about an hour and a half or so, the picture will start to fade. No matter what you do with the contrast and brightness controls, it just fades until you can't barely... Well, you can still see it, but it's not preferable for, decent viewing. So I don't know what's wrong with that right now. It's probably just more components that need to be changed, because there still are a boatload of original components in this television receiver. Like, as far as I know, that picture tube is original. That's the one that I bought the television with. And after a while, when the machine warms up, the picture will take up the screen. So that's the TV. The other thing is when I bought it, it has like a little sticker in the back that has like emergency call phone numbers on it, like Atlanta Police, which is WA 7363, Atlanta Fire Department WA 2121, and then there's some blank spaces like the doctor or the drugstore. Oh, here we go, good TV service right here on the bottom. VE9688. So apparently this television, you know, lived out its entire life in Atlanta, as far as I know. Or at least very early on. It probably was made somewhere else. It's a Philco, so honestly, I don't know where their factory was, but, you know. Other than that, I mean, it's in good shape. I mean, it's got, this is the cord I found it with. It's still attached to, like, you know, that little thing with the safety feature on it, so, you know, when you pull the back of the power supply off, this comes out with it, so it's probably the original. And it's got the original molded plastic plug, so I'm pretty sure this thing has mostly, you know, original hardware on the outside. A lot has been replaced on the inside, mostly electrolytic capacitors. There's those black plastic ones that are called Black Beauties. It's a nickname. The other thing that was kind of a pain, and I thought that it wouldn't work afterwards, is the flyback transformer had some arcing in it. So I took it out and I baked it in the oven, and for, you know, not that long on a very low temperature, and then I dunked it in some Corona dope. It stopped after that. The other thing that's kind of interesting is it had, I'm pretty sure, two selenium rectifiers, which were replaced with, you know, some more modern solid state diodes that I had fixed to copper plates as heat sinks. But you can't even tell they're there because the originals were inside of like this metal cage, and we put the new ones in there too, so there's, you know, you really can't tell unless you look through the cage. Other than that, I mean, that's it. That's the TV.